Hello and welcome back to season number 2 of the Hoffenheim career mode. It's Kerry from KJB here, and we're just going to get straight underway with the new season. We've got Europa League football to look forward to. This is the group we've been drawn into of the South American Continental Cup, so just a pre-season friendly. We're going to sim all the games. If we make it to the final, great, we'll play that one. If we don't, then we're not particularly bothered. So we've got 57.32 million as a transfer budget, 205k on the wages. Between the end of the season and now, I've done a youth staff, so one in Germany, one in Slovenia. I always send them to the home nation, just a little thing. Both for 9 months. We'll see if they can bring through some promising young players for us. The team you see here is probably the team we're going into for the first part of the season. We've got Aaron Greaves in midfield, the only signing we made on that pre-contract, and in today's episode we're probably going to look to add defensive reinforcements. After going through the squad hub, the only players of note that we've put on lists are Birkic up for transfer, hopefully can use him in a swap deal with another defender, and I think Dennis Geiger we've put on a loan list. As you can see as well, we sorted all the contracts out last season, so hopefully no one should be running down a contract this season of particular note, which means we should be able to hold on to players fairly easy as well. What we're going to do is just sim the games on the calendar, so we'll sim 2 at a time, see what the results is. That way the assistant picks the teams can get some fitness in and whatnot, and can just make our lives a little bit easier. So we won against Ajax and Atlanta. Wow, that's another good result. 4-0 against Chelsea. Transfer offer for Geiger. I mean, again, that's not happening. We've asked for a loan offer. Oh, Chukwueze's out for 6 weeks, so he's going to miss the start of the season. Good loan offer for Bayern, I think his name is. And we drew 1-1. It looks like we've gone out. Just to confirm there, we went out on penalties. Flamengo beat Ajax, so it was probably a really winnable final as well. Atletico Mineiro want Birkic. I'm just going to straight up accept that. They've offered really high, considering his transfer listed. First up, we want a centre-back. This was the shortlist I've made, and there's one candidate that stuck out quite highly. Nicholas Stark. Played with him on Ultimate Team. Scored against us when we played Hertha recently. Very good defender. Quite quick. He's strong. Very good in the air. Very good at tackling. 6'3". 18 to 24 million, but there is a release clause of 19.5. So we'll see what happens if we can negotiate a deal less than that. If not, then we will just pay that release clause on him and try and get him in as a top quality defender. So first of all, let's try Nuhu and 10 million, 12.5. Let's try for 11.5. There we go, that's a good deal. 11.5, add 7, that makes 18.5 altogether. Now the other thing about Nicholas Stark is he weakens another Bundesliga team. He's on 27,500 a week, so we're just going to delegate starting at 30. Put it up to 55 and see what he says to that one. Just to confirm, Bayern has been loaned out. Freiburg want João Klaus, going to 6.5 and 5, just because it's Freiburg and they took Golovin when we were interested in him. Just like that, Stark has accepted our contract, 30k, and he's going to come in on a 3-year deal. 25-year-old German defender Nicholas Stark, welcome to the club as our first signing in Season 2. Transfer offer here for Adamayan. We're going to try and get anywhere closer to that 9.8 million, so we're going to delegate again. Start off at 11, go down to 8.5. We'll see what if they can settle in the middle. That'll be a good fee for him. Ermin Birkic has been sold to Atletico Mineiro. 6.5 added to the budget, so that's quite a bit of a Stark money come back already. I think I've decided with the money we've got left over, I'm going to go in for a second defender at centre back, try and replace the 2 that we had last season, and I'm going to see if I can get Eric Bailly out of his Manchester United hell. Now everyone knows he's clearly not enjoying it, he's not in favour there, I mean, realistically, if Hoffenheim came in for him at the minute, would he go? Hubner's just turned 31. Let's see if Hubner might be of interest. 15 plus Hubner. 10.5, 15% sell-on clause, and Benjamin Hubner. So 15.7. 12.5 and Benjamin Hubner. Again, 15.7. It probably looks like we're going to end up paying that or close to. So 13.8 and Benjamin Hubner. That's interesting. Oh, he is on 100k a week though. I mean, that's a hindsight. That's probably something I should have checked. I'm going to negotiate this one because I don't really know what wage to offer during the delegate. So this will be something you don't see me do very often. Let's see if we can strike a deal. It's definitely going to be... I'd put him as crucial. I think he'd be crucial for the time being. I don't think we'd improve on the defence after this. 4 years takes him up to 30. Yeah, I agree on that one. Disregard release clause. Oh, I've got to start the wage. I'm going to play it risky. I'm going to say 50k. That's it. See if I say anything. That's not bad. I thought he was going to straight up reject that. 20 appearances. He can have 850k. But we give him a bigger signing on bonus. So give him 750k on there. But yeah, that's it. It looks like we've just signed Eric Bailly. We have two new, probably both going to be starting defenders this season. Eric Bailly and Nicholas Stark. Now, I did really like Benjamin Hubner. I thought he was brilliant. But I think if we can upgrade and use him as part of a deal, why not? Napoli have come in for Mahmoud Dahoud. We're just going to reject that because he became our maestro during that second half of last season. Bayern 9.1 million. Again, I'm just going to accept that. There's no point haggling over a little bit. It's already 2 mil over his value for a player we've got transfer listed. That can just be accepted. Yeah, they all look decent, barring this one. Wagner can be rejected, but we'll keep scouting for a couple more months yet, see what they're like. So it looks like Slovenia's not looking as fruitful as Germany in this one. Adamayan has been sold to Atalanta. And this offer for Pentke. So yeah, this offer for Pentke from Norwich we're just going to accept again. 35 backup keeper, not going to use. And again, Klaus, Stoke City. Accept, see what they say. Get him off the books. Brighton are interested in Stefan Posch. We haven't got him on any sort of transfer list. He's 23, centre back, 75 rated. I might look at loaning him out, but I'm certainly not going to sell him at this point. He'll be very good backup to keep at the club. And just to confirm, Pentek has been sold to Norwich and Klaus has been sold to Stoke. So we've got some more money back on those people. Loan offer for Geiger. Manchester United want Dennis Geiger on loan. Well, I'll say yeah, because if you can go and get experience, then by all means go and play for Man United. And Braynet to Schalke, again, not interested. Baumgartner's got a loan offer, which we will accept. And Crad, the right back, Napoli want him 14.2 mil. Not going to happen. I know he's 28, but he's perfectly capable for a couple more seasons with us yet. He's been absolutely brilliant there. Well, just to confirm, Dennis Geiger has indeed gone on loan to Manchester United. That's come out of the blue. That's a good little move. And a loan offer for Baby that's just been rejected. The plan for this is going to be, we'll play this Bayern game in the Supercup, see what that one's like. So cup winner versus league winner, and then we will end the episode. We've still got 53 mil and 181k on the wages. Now that's enough to probably buy a superstar player, which can help us push towards Champions League. The thing is, there's no one I want to take out of the squad yet. So if you've got any suggestions of who could potentially fit the team quite well, I'm more than open to having a look in the comments and seeing a couple of suggestions as to who to sign. We'll probably finish the transfer window in the next episode. So for the Supercup against Bayern Munich, this is a team we've gone with. Kevin Vox coming ahead of Stark just because he has to in the press conference and it's good for morale. And Larson comes in ahead of Chukwueze just because he's still injured. He's still got the plaster sign above his head, so I don't want to risk further injury. And Bayern line up like this. Cuadrado and Munain are new signings. Jimenez and Hernandez are going to make a very tough defence. So, should be a good game. Or a dead quiet one. Go on, Aaron Grease. Go on, Malin. Ooh. First real chance there, opened up. Aaron Grease with some good little play beforehand. Go on, Cram. Good save. He managed to get there ahead of Neuer as well. The crossing never works on this. Kramaric is in. That's lovely by Aaron Grease. And Kramaric has put us ahead in the Super Cup. Oh, Dahoud can turn. Grillicic, finesse. Oh, he scored. I was not expecting that. I thought hit and hope with the big CDM. And he has put us 2-0 up just before half time. Wow. Are we playing Bayern or are we playing Leipzig? Look at that, right into that corner. That's beautiful. There we go. 2-0 at half time. Goal in Stark. There we go. We're breaking this time. There's a better ball. Malin. That's free. Surely that's game with 10 minutes to go. Simple breakout from the back. I think that came from a start clearance. Just breakout with pace. This is what I love about these two. It just feels a bit more physical at the minute, this defence. There it is. 3-0. We've won the Super Cup. We made Bayern look like a team that's just got promoted. What a way to start the season. What a way to end this first episode. I just want to say, Aaron Grease in the middle is absolutely brilliant at being that controlling figure. The new defence, that was our problem last season, keeping clean sheets. They are solid as anything. Yeah, this is looking very promising going forward. Let us know in the comments where you think we'll finish. Bearing in mind we've got Europa League. The aim is top 4. Do you think we can go higher than that? Do you think we can win the Europa League? Let me know in the comments below. If you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like on the video. If you want to see more from the channel, pop a subscription. And whilst they are lifting that wonderful little cup that signifies this glorified friendly, I shall leave you. And I will catch you next time, hopefully. Bye!